Stuff the Bus, sponsored by Todd Wenzel Automotive.
Today is the day. We've been talking about this the last several days now. We need to stuff a school bus with school supplies. We're partnering with Heart of West Michigan United Way, hoping to make a difference for families throughout West Michigan. Here's our Catherine Barron live in our parking lot right now, accepting donations of school supplies. Catherine, we know things just got started about 20 minutes ago. We're going until 7 tonight. How's that bus looking so far?
Really empty and like a big project ahead. We've got to fill this bus, as you said, Emily, with school supplies. This is the annual Stuff the Bus campaign. Our partners at Heart of West Michigan United Way so generously invited us in. Mary Beth is here with us, as always, to encourage people to come and make these critical donations. We were talking earlier, the economy is tough. Families, there are a lot making tough decisions about how they can spend their money.
It is. We always know back to school time can be really stressful. For families, 30% of West Michiganders are struggling to make basic needs. So times like this, you have to make tough decisions. Do you get the back to school supplies or do you pay your electric bills? So we're really trying to help ease that burden.
Yeah, that's an agonizing decision because what we know about children and performance is that when we send them with the materials they need and the joy and the dignity of having new stuff and their own things, it translates into performance.
It really does. So, we want to help kids get started on the right foot. And so that's why we're asking the community to come together, help out, even if it's just putting a few extra items in your cart and stopping by and dropping that off. It really does make a difference.
And those items include what, Mary Beth?
Just think of all the basic school supplies: backpacks, crayons, markers, scissors, glue sticks. Some of the items, especially like backpacks, we're really looking for those heavier duty, the stronger backpacks that can last kids for a couple of years. That one donation can really make an impact for a couple of years.
It was interesting this year. I got to speak with somebody from Ottawa area intermediate school district. In fact, these items go to Ottawa, Allegan, and Kent County schools and children, which is amazing. But you're very deliberative in deciding which schools get these supplies.
We are. So we have reached out to partners in those 3 counties. They're the ones who knows the needs. They know the schools. They know what schools might be supported by other partners. So we ask them, what are your needs? How can we get these supplies out? So we really rely on that. That's the great thing about Stuff the Bus, is we are connecting the donations with the schools.
Yeah, and not duplicating, as you said, what other organizations may be doing in their communities, because this is a generous and giving region, and folks do respond when the call goes out. You also look at free and reduced lunch, and that's a real good indicator of need in a community and a school.
It is. That is one of the areas that we look at. So we look at kind of a variety of things.
We want to do this also for the teachers, because what we know too is that oftentimes teachers are dipping into their own pockets and they're getting the wipes and the Kleenex for the classroom, or the pencils and the notebooks for the kids who don't have them.
Yeah, if you know anyone who's been a teacher, is a teacher, we all know that they use their own budget, that they're out there at Meijer, stocking up on those deals, and we want to take that burden off them because, they really shouldn't have to do that. So this is one way we can support them.
More than 7. You have buses out on the roads today going to many of those businesses, but a number will be coming here to make their donations on air and load up this bus. It must feel good to have that kind of engagement.
It is so amazing when we see those signups come through. 70 businesses, that's just amazing. That's how it makes a difference. That one employee bringing in 3 boxes of crayon, multiply across all those employees, 70 businesses, That's how you make an impact.
All right, well, we want to make an impact, but we cannot do it without you. We're in this parking lot till 7 o'clock this evening. We welcome you to come, drive through, drop off your donations. You don't even have to lift a finger, just drive through. We'll go right to your car and take your items. We will be back to show you the progress on this empty bus. Let's make some progress, could we please, Emily?
Yes,
back to you.
And I know we will, Catherine. We are just getting started. We always see how the community truly shows up for us. I know we will fill that bus. Catherine, thank you. We'll be checking back in with you in the next half hour. I might just come out and join you outside. We'll be back right after this.
Okay.